Man, you don't even watch sports, man. I don't know who the fuck she is, but TatMoney not here.
Since you don't know who I am, I'm gonna tell you. I'm from corporate.
Oh.
And I'm writing you up.
So TatMoney is a snitch. You might know more about sports than TatMoney do. You like LeBron James?
Yeah, he cool.
Tom Brady the GOAT?
Yeah, of course. How can I?
Even she know that. TatMoney don't. You don't even watch sports, TatMoney.
You're supposed to be on my side. You see you agreeing with him talking trash about me. Tell him you don't even watch sports. You don't even watch sports.
You don't even watch sports either.
Don't tell me, tell that nigga.
You don't watch sports, motherfucker.
Jay, nobody in this room watch sports. Man, talk about Brian Flores. I know you got a lot to say about this.
We not starting the show like that. We not
Go
just.
ahead and get the stupid shit out the way first. Well, not stupid. Get the.
I mean, you gotta introduce. You gotta start the show. You gotta. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? I was sure to say.
You already recording, Jay?
Yeah.
You been recording since you started that bullshit with the song.
How? You
On
doubted
YouTube.
me. You called me a liar.
I didn't say you was lying. I
Yes,
said
you
made
did.
up
You
something.
said what's the difference between a made up something and a liar? Explain.
Because you had, I thought you just had mixed up shit. Because when you first got in here, you played Mighty Mouse.
I mean,
And I was like,
trying
well, I
to
knew
find
that
a
wasn't Mighty
commercial.
Mouse, so I thought you just had some shit confused. I never called you a liar. I didn't say, nigga, you lying.
Inhuman noise. Yeah, inhumanoid, Jay. He's really a sludge monster. Yeah, man.
So, all right, so that's what happened for the viewers, man. Okay, so now you ready to talk about it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What you got to say about it?
I want to know what goddamn had Jay-Z done for NFL. That's what I want to know.
How the fuck Jay-Z get pulled into that?
Because in 2019, we was promised change for black people.
Oh,
Correct.
you know what the change was that Jay-Z did for the NFL?
And what's that?
It got Eminem and Dr. Dre and Snoop performing at the halftime show this year.
So 3 years from now, from when he got placed a partner in the NFL, that was the main goal, to get those people to perform when black people been performing for Super Bowl halftime for years.
Yeah, but it wasn't rappers.
Are you sure we never had a rapper perform at Super Bowl? Can you fact check that? Is the white man going to correct you later on?
I mean, I don't know. You got to Google it. My phone now.
Now I'm the.
Yeah, I mean, that's your job. Like, you got to step up. So that's what I think Jay-Z did for us. So that's your main question about all of that shit?
A girl texted me, asking me a retarded ass question. Give me 1 second.
A man can never be a superstar like this, y'all.
What did you ask me again? I apologize. I'm supposed to be finding out what again?
It wasn't any rappers that ever
Have
performed
any-
at- Yeah, the rappers that performed at the halftime show.
Have any rappers perform at the Super Bowl? Thank you. Y'all didn't hear her? Y'all didn't hear my Black Siri just answer the question.
Black Siri. So, what did it say, man?
Queen Latifah, 1998.
Okay. That's the only one? Up until this year?
Nelly, Nicki Minaj, Black Eyed Peas, Kanye West.
When the fuck was that? I think you passing out bad information, though. You might be reading the internet wrong. We talking about the halftime show now. The shit that's televised. We talking about no after parties and no shit.
Queen Latifah, Nelly, like I said, P. Diddy, like I said, Black Eyed Peas, like I said, Nicki Minaj, like I said.
Well,
Missy Elliott, like I said.
you didn't say Missy Elliott. Why you being outrageous, man?
So yeah, Jay-Z has done what for black people since he been placed apart?
I don't know. But what does that have to do with Brian Flores?
Evidently, you already knew that because Brian Flores is going through what he's going through because Jay-Z has done nothing. Jay-Z right now is fighting for black people to have freedom of speech in their lyrics and not go to trial and be incriminated for their lyrics. He's fighting that. So that means I can say, I shot motherfucking blah, blah, blah in their face, and I don't give a fuck about catching the case. Where I left his body, on Hunter Army base. And you will not be trialed. They cannot be used against you in trial. It's thrown out. That evidence, that plain evidence. So now, all this drill rap and all this pack niggas are smoking is being legitimately lies. Say the word, Cedric.
Legitimized.
To where it's legit. It's legal. Just let's just be disrespectful. He can fight that fight. But what about the fight he been a partner for? Living the dream that Colin Kaepernick started. When Colin Kaepernick took that knee and he told you about these owners and they showed you what these owners, how they give a fuck about you. We should have known as a black man, a black coach, they don't give a fuck about you. So Brian Flores now is suing. Brian Flores is now saying they asked him to take a dive for how much money, Cedric?
$100,000 a game.
And what's the Browns ex-coach?
Hugh Jackson, yeah.
He also said he agreed, correct?
He said it, yeah. I think he said he agreed to it.
So the owners want them to take, the owners want them to fail, then they are to be fired from not doing the job that they're not even in place to do. Mm. So what is Jay-Z doing about it? It's public knowledge. What is Jay-Z doing about it? He's making it illegal for black people to kill other black people and celebrate it in music. This is what Jay-Z is spending his time doing.
Man, I don't know what the fuck that had to do with Brian Flores, but...
We have a black man that is supposed to make equal rights in football. He's supposed to make a difference for blacks. He was in place for that. He stood up on the podium in 2019, probably didn't. He probably made a statement. But in 2019, he said he are there for the black people to make change. It's now 2022. A man is fired from having 2 winning seasons, turning Miami around. He did not get the quarterback he wanted in Herbert. He had a winning quarterback. We argued on this show about Fitzpatrick. I said Tua or Fitzpatrick, I don't remember, but we tried to figure out which quarterback was better. They got rid of the better quarterback. Why? Oh, because it's proven by Brian Flores that he wanted them to take a dive. It's plain to see. Jay-Z is doing nothing. So what is Jay-Z doing for the NFL, Cedric?
Man, I don't understand.
Just talk what I want to talk about and answer that question.
I don't understand how did Jay-Z get caught up in this shit.
Because he is supposed to be fighting for black people, and he's not.
Where did y'all get that he was doing that for black people? You didn't know that was...
So what is he appointed for, Cedric?
A publicity stunt. They needed somebody black to side with the NFL that everybody liked. Why not go get Beyonce?
So Jay-Z is not for us in the NFL.
No, that was a publicity stunt, dog. Like, why the
so
fuck
the black people in the NFL, who do the black people run to besides the legal system, Cedric? In the NFL. How can you go against the owners? How can you go against the people that pay you and pick you and fire and hire you and fight this racial discrimination that's happening in football?
All right, slow down, because you're going too fast. So, with the thing with them, what I was going to ask you when it comes to taking $100,000 per game, right?
Yes, I'm taking it.
Okay, so like I'm saying, so if you was to take it and you know, like, okay, I'm going to get fired after
How many games last season?
It was 17.
All right, $170,000, Richard G. We win no games.
So you would do that, and you know, in 2 years I'm gonna get fired, right?
How much money is on his contract?
Let's just say 24 mil. So
no, we're winning these games.
No. Now, you know in the NFL, once you get fired, they still have to pay your coach. You know what I'm saying? You can go and sign for 5 years. You get fired for 2. They got to pay you for 3 years once you get fired. So, like, you sign a 4-year contract.
Mm-hmm.
You do 2 years, you get fired.
Uh-huh.
In the process of getting fired, they give you $100,000 a game that you lose, right?
Extra.
And you're going to get paid your regular pay. And once you get fired, I got 2 years of pay over here for you.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just lose all these and just forfeit them last 2 years and just say, fuck the headache. I got the easiest job in the world.
And then guess what? That's why the white folks don't want to hire black coaches, dog.
No.
Really
I'm not a black coach.
So what would you be then? You'd be a red coach?
If I was a real coach, you're asking the nigga mind of TatMoney.
Okay, so if you was a real coach, would you do that shit?
No, because I understand my legacy.
But what if you can always go back to being a offensive?
You would never get a job after 2 sorry ass seasons as your only opportunity to be the man.
You sure about that?
Because I'm not white.
I mean, it's black people in the league who get that opportunity.
That fail on purpose?
I don't know if it failed on purpose, but it definitely failed in less than 2 years. Todd Bowles is a prime example. One of the defensive coordinator for Tampa Bay.
But he might have tanked.
He could have. It's possible. But I'm saying, like, you could always get a job after that shit. You just might never be a head coach again.
If I'm trying to be Bill Belichick, no, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
But if I'm just goddamn trick off daddy, TatMoney, I'm taking the money.
Trick off daddy?
Yes, I'm tricking the money off. It's a celebration every time we lose. It's a celebration.
You were celebrating them L's, huh?
Listen, I'm a cash cow.
Okay. Well, for the viewers, what ended up happening with the shit, the funny part about it is that this dude, Brian Flores, said there wasn't no black coaches. Teams weren't hiring black coaches. They were sending people on dummy interviews. Like, you interviewing for the job, but you already know you don't pick somebody different. So they got this thing called the Rooney Rule. You got to interview black coaches now. Try to make it where it's not a bunch of white coaches. But the league's so funny because there's only one black coach in the NFL right now. That's Mike Tomlin for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Correct.
All right. So you got all these other coaches like Todd Bowles, for instance, for Tampa Bay. Byron Leftwich. Like, they coordinators, but they're not coaches. They don't want to hire for coaches. The other funny part about the shit was they offered him the money to tank, right? What ended up coming out was that the Miami Dolphins wanted Burrows that played for Cincinnati. So they want the tank to get a better position, but once he didn't do it, they had to end up getting Tua Tagovailoa instead of Joe Burrows. Or Justin Herbert, which was the 2 people he wanted. When Tom Brady became a free agent from New England, Miami also wanted him to go in tamper with the evidence, to try to tamper with Brady to come to Miami. But he wouldn't do it because he knew Brady from coaching with Belichick. But he wouldn't do the shit because he was like, Brady would have been a fit for that team. So that's what all of this shit come about with.
So once again,
what has Jay-Z done for black people?
What have Jay-Z done for black people in NFL? All this evidence of this man being manipulated or trying to be manipulated and used. And he's trying to have dignity and stand for something and not fall for anything. And then he gets fired for having 2 winning seasons. The racial balance in football is so overwhelming for the black man. I don't even understand why we support such a sport.
Because 70% of the league is black. And regardless of how you view it, the NFL has made a lot of black men into millionaires versus a sport like the NBA or the NHL.
So should he be suing, yes or no, because he got fired? He got fired for standing up for himself. That's what it just looks like to me.
It's not, I don't think it's the fact that he got fired. It's the fact that they smeared him on the way out. Like, they tried to make him to be such a bad person on the way out. It's after firing him.
Well,
and I think that's what made him upset.
What do you think going to come from this? Is he going to get the Giants job and the other job
Oh, no, his coaching career over with, dog. He'll never be a head coach.
Because he showed Bill Belichick's message?
Yeah, because he snitched. Nobody going to ever touch him again as the head coach. I doubt he...
They touched D'Angelo Russell after he snitched.
That's basketball, man. We talking about a head coach for an NFL team, not a basketball player on an NBA team. Like the NBA, you can get away with that shit because you got less of a talent pool. You only got to put 12 men on the team. NFL, you got to have 56 men on each team, bro. That's a lot of people. You see what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't the franchise want a leader with integrity that the team is going to believe that he is there for them and only to win in that sole purpose?
You think every owner in the NFL care about winning?
I don't think they give a fuck at all. I think they're racist pricks.
They care more.
According to Brian Flores,
they care more about money. Like they want money. They don't. I think if you.
I think Jerry Jones want to win. I think he don't give a fuck about money.
Yeah, because he already got money. I'm talking about like the other teams or the people or the owners are less known. Like you think Shad Khan, the owner for the Jaguars, give a fuck about winning? The owner for the Bryans, Paul Brown, don't even give a fuck about winning. He just got lucky and had the right draft picks this year. But he never put money on his team. He don't have no high price to players on his team. He don't care about winning. He just
so why do we care about a league that the owners don't even care about winning? Cedric, once again, why do we care about a league that don't even care? Jay-Z doesn't care about it. The owners doesn't care about
What's the thing you keep saying about Jay-Z? Why you keep having Jay-Z name in your mouth so much?
Because Jay-Z is there to speak for us.
Man, he's not there to speak for us.
And he's not. You think Chris Paul is not speaking for us?
No, Chris Paul is speaking for basketball players. Chris Paul doesn't speak for you and I. What are you talking about? He doesn't speak for me.
What is 95% of basketball? You and me.
Once again, I'm telling you.
You and me. It's not the owners.
Listen to what I'm saying, dog.
Jay-Z can make a difference. He's not. He could have saved Brian.
He could not have.
He could have.
How?
He should have had.
Man, get the fuck
Jay-Z should have had in place organizations, unions, and like corporate groups. Like when you fuck up, when you talk to them employees fucked up. I talked to an employee fucked up last night. You know I had to talk to an employee fucked up last night? Employee ain't gonna tell me, hey, you're not my boss. Look at that. I'm not your boss. Okay. Well, then who the fuck am I? Because I'm the one telling you what to fucking do. Motherfucker had the audacity to tell me, you're not my boss. Can a football player tell an owner that they're not their boss?
Yeah.
Then what's going to happen?
They may get them getting fired, but they can tell them.
All right. But it's also corporate that stands in between of that, right?
No.
If this person tells someone I cursed them out, they're supposed to go to corporate.
They go to the owner, and if the owner agree with them, then your ass get fired. What the fuck?
No. Then they go to corporate. They don't like what happened. Oh, they fired. You call corporate, bro. Any job. If you don't like something happening in your job and the superiors don't do right, you call corporate, right?
Every job doesn't have a corporate.
Okay, then. So Jay-Z should have put a corporate type system in place for blacks.
How can you do that when you're not an owner, dog? You can't make a corporation inside of a business if you're not an owner.
Bro,
it
has to. So what is he a partner for?
He's not a partner.
A brand ambassador? He's like Savage Fenty model?
There you go.
He's like a Savage Fenty model for Rihanna.
He's the mascot for the black people for the NFL.
He puts on the owner's lingerie and they.
I don't know about all that. You're going into TMZ territory.
They taunt Jay-Z around as he's our ambassador. Look at us. You should wear us.
Listen. And this is how even niggas like y'all get caught up in shit because y'all don't pay attention. They had the shit happen with Colin Kaepernick. What was the first thing they went and did? They got the first black rapper that they know everybody likes. Everybody likes Jay-Z. So we go get Jay-Z and we be like, oh yeah, we partnering with Jay-Z in the NFL.
For what?
And all the black people like, oh, okay, black people about to get something now. Jay-Z in there for us.
What black people said that?
So why the fuck you expect that? Why you like Jay-Z didn't do his job? He wasn't never going to do his job.
Because Jay-Z fights for everything else but what he's supposed to fight for. That's why I told you about how he's fighting for the dumbest shit to let niggas tell on themselves and not be able to be tried.
Didn't you just say you don't even care about the NFL? You just
it doesn't matter if I care or not. I care about my black people.
Listen to what I'm saying.
This man was unjustly, racially victimized. Okay? And we have a powerful black man that are freeing our brothers, that are taking these lunches with Meek Mill and Patriot Manager. Boss, what the guy's name is? You do know the fucking owner of the Patriots. Stop playing that. It's not Bill Parcells, so what is his name? You do know his name. You probably want to fly on his yacht and go to the white party with him and Mark Cuban. Say the man's name.
Let's go ahead and get your point across, man.
My point is this.
Some bullshit, man.
Jay-Z has an opportunity to help us, to be the voice for us, and he's not doing anything. But so Jay-Z I blame Jay-Z.
Jay-Z shouldn't be the voice of anything.
He's in position. He's their partner.
But who the fuck cares is what I'm saying.
It's not about caring.
So
he should care what.
Either you care or you don't.
Which you don't. I care about making change for blacks. It's fucking Black History Month, and Jay-Z has done shit for black people in football, Cedric. A black man has to sue white people and go to trial during Black History Month. He should be honoring Doug Williams, first black quarterback. He's not honoring him. He's fighting for his name now.
What is he even talking about, man? You just yelling. You're not even making sense.
I'm making all the sense. The white man is blowed. He don't even want to show his ass up for Black History Month. He better not be on this fucking episode for Black History. Dark Fist needs to be right here. Dark Fist. Black. Blackity black, y'all.
Anyway, the Rams and the Bengals, man, in the Super Bowl. Who you got, man?
Last time I doubted. Well, I didn't doubt him. I said, no, I didn't. If you rewind the tape of the assault,
man, you just
the assault that I had to endure last week, you would see that I said what, Jay? I said, yeah, I think Joe Burrow is capable of winning, that they'll win.
No, you did not, man.
I said in my heart I wanted to win, but in my head, I just think Patrick Mahomes is just going to beat him after seeing him score that many touchdowns in the fourth quarter against. So I rode with the Chiefs, but I did not doubt Joe Burrow.
Man, you've been doubting the Bengals all fucking season. I've been telling you all
season.
Fuck
the season, Cedric.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck the season.
You never want to give me my credit for my shit, but let me.
And I'm still going for the Rams anyway.
All right, then. So that's all you had to say from the jump street. Why you?
No, because I can't even entertain my fans without you cutting me off.
Bro, I just want you to give me my credit for shit, too.
Oh, my God. Cedric, you as a football person, you are down with the whites. Okay?
You think so?
Yes, you're down with the whites.
I think
you and Jay-Z are down with the whites.
I think you more down with the whites than I am.
They're great people.
Yeah.
They're great people.
So why you come in here and disparage them every chance you get? Seems to me like you're playing both sides of the fence there, son.
You know what I'm saying? You're playing both sides of the fence.
You don't see me around white people.
What's that? Who is them? My point is actually straddling the fence.
That's the Chicago Cubs. What are you talking about?
All right then.
So what the fuck I gotta do with anything? Last week try to deflect that. Anyway,
no, because you're such a football guy.
You picking the Rams?
Yes.
Why are you picking the Rams? You don't even fucking know.
Oh God! See what I'm saying, Jay?
Go ahead, man.
What's the point? Don't worry. Tell me why you picking your team, because I know I'm picking the Rams. Because we're so fucking high powered.
Okay.
It's all about awesomeness, and they're awesome.
Not worried about the high powerness of the Bengals offense?
Nope.
Not worried about the Bengals defense?
Nope.
Interesting. Who you think?
It's all about flash.
Who do you think the better quarterback, Burrow or Stafford?
Burrows.
Who do you think the better receiver, Jamar Chase or Cup?
Cup.
Who do you think the better running back, Akers or Mixon?
Neither.
See, if I know you don't watch sports.
Shit, Akers is a bum. He dropped the ball 2 times last game.
Mixon is raw, though.
I don't give a fuck about him. He's not who I'm going for.
Of course you don't, because you don't know shit about sports. I'm going to take the Bengals, man. Fuck that.
You know what, Cedric?
take the
You
Bengals.
don't know anything about sports.
I know the Bengals gonna beat the Rams.
You don't know anything about sports. If you know so much about sports, you would know every time you come on this show, you sound like my shadow, my echo, and you sound like someone who wants to be in a league of sports analysis. Analysts.
What?
Sportscasters like myself, to where you come in here and you paint false narratives about your co-hosts. You try to plant little seeds in the audience to turn them against me, but they are not biting. Just because he's raw, that's not going to win a Super Bowl, Cedric. Joe Burrows is a thrower. He's not a hander-offer. All right?
A hander-offer?
Yes, a hander-offer. A game manager. That's what they're called. Hander offers are called game managers. You know some other game-winning goddamn handlers? Hasselbeck. He wasn't a thrower. He was a game manager. That's what you try to portray Burrow as by saying his running back is just so awesome.
What are you talking about?
Because you're comparing like the game is over. I don't know sports, and they're going to win because this running back is this. I just told you Aker was a bum. What's huh?
I just asked you who was better, man.
Who got Odell Beckham Jr.? A guy with blonde hair and an earring that do backflips.
That's the type of shit you like, ain't it?
I'm talking about great flash and showmanship.
Yeah, that's the type of shit you be on. I forgot who I was talking to. TatMoney, the groupie. As long as the nigga entertaining, that's all that matters to you, huh?
Come on, man. The Rams in 3.
The Rams in 3?
That's what I said.
So a best of 5?
Hey, man, don't be disrespectful. You're going to talk the Super Bowl and tell me why you think the Bengals going to win? Or you're going to sit here criticize my commentary.
The Bengals...
And that white man better not pop up at the bottom. Darkness.
The Bengals have a better defense.
Why? Because we got Von Miller.
Yeah.
And other guys that I know.
Name one more defensive person on the Rams.
I don't have to bite to your... I don't have to do that. Tell me and answer my question of why you think the Bengals are superior.
I think the Bengals have a better line.
Shut up! You don't even watch sports. You don't know shit. Let's talk Tom Brady officially retires. I'm out of here. I'm gone.
The Bengals by 4, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. That's a...
What, man? You gonna focus on the show or what, man? Tom Brady officially retired 22 years ago.
No, you didn't say why the Bengals is this or why they defense. Name 2 people they defense.
You just cut me off, so fuck it.
No, I ain't cut you off. Hey, why are you still talking about that shit? We just said,
man.
No. Well, I want to know why the Bengals are so good,
man. You just cut me off.
I didn't cut you off.
Don't worry about it. I don't know sports, right? All right.
Why is
Bengals by 4? That's all I gotta say. Bengals by 4.
Because you don't know any Bengals players.
You're right.
Besides Joe Burrow. What's their coach name?
Zach Taylor, my bad. Zach Taylor. I know football, dog. But anyway, moving on, man. Tom
What
Brady
is
retired. Man,
their offensive line coach name?
I'm not answering any more questions.
Because you don't watch football, Cedric.
Okay. Bengals by 4. Tom Brady retired,
Bengals, so how the fuck the Bengals can win by 4? Explain that scenario right now.
I don't have to do it.
Yes, you do.
Didn't you cut me off, man?
No, because you sitting here trying to tell me that a Super Bowl team is going to win by 4? How, Cedric? It's odd numbers, not evens.
So it's not possible for a team in football to win.
Name the last time a team in the Super Bowl won by an even number. How about that? That's what I said. Yeah, I did. Huh.
Go on your phone and Google that shit. Man, that's dumb, man.
Shaniqua, when the last time a Super Bowl team won by an even number? You heard her.
Bro, you talking to yourself.
I'm not just so you don't hear the black goddamn Siri responding to you.
You hear it, Jay? Nobody hears it.
Okay.
It's a sign of insanity. Either stupidity, or maybe a mixture.
Cedric, name a defensive lineman A cornerback for the Bengals.
Eli Apple at cornerback.
Okay.
Hendrickson on the defensive line. I mean, like, what else you want me to do, man? I'm finished now. Can we talk about Tom Brady retiring?
Super Bowl one. What? Man, that shit is hard to pull up right where I can see the shit.
The Patriots just won the Super Bowl when they beat the Falcons by 6. What the fuck are you talking about?
Why? Because it's a touchdown and they don't go for an extra point?
Exactly.
Okay.
You can win by 4, dog.
Okay, I'll give you that. All right? Ain't you a football aficionado? No. But you can't even give me your take about Tom Brady official retires like you all over the place. 1 minute you're a moderator. 1 minute you're a criticizer. 1 minute you're just a critter.
And all the time you an asshole, so it all balances out.
Come on, man. Is you gonna moderate the show?
Retired, man. 22 years, gonna go down as the best quarterback.
You cried in the car.
Nah.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
How he gonna go down as the best quarterback of all time? I'm gonna have to interrupt you again. That's the TatMoney show.
Everything is about TatMoney.
I mean, you know why? Because you're sitting here giving false information. Why is he the best quarterback?
7 Super Bowls, more than any other team in the NFL.
Guess what? It's a little man named Otto Graham.
Man, get the fuck out.
A much better quarterback than him.
This man said Otto Graham.
10 championships, 10 seasons.
That was before the NFL, bro. That's when it was like 4 teams in the shit.
How? That's when Super Bowl players was manly fucking men when the quarterback got fucking killed out there. You can't even touch Tom Brady. You seen the footage when Tom Brady was like a blocker and they jumped around and they avoided him like in the fucking Matrix, like he had a force field? You seen that fucking footage? You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, please do.
I'll instantly pull it up for you.
Anyway.
Because it's like, you don't watch
Tom Brady, 7 Super Bowls, 1 more than any other team. The Cowboys? Steelers had 5, I think it was. So, yeah, Tom Brady go down as the greatest quarterback in history. Trying to think what else. I give you my
oh, yeah. Tom Brady, the lead blocker. America. Oh, let's not touch Tom Brady. Oh, let's not hit Tom Brady. So like I said,
man, get the fuck out of here, man.
In a league like that, back then they are killing Otto. 10 seasons. 7 championships.
That's not true. Otto Graham did not win those 7 Super Bowls, dog. What are you talking about?
All right, bro. Whatever.
That's crazy.
I guarantee you he did. And you're mad. You're mad because there's a quarterback better than Tom Brady.
I want you to show it. Pull it up on your phone since you're so smart.
It's like, wow, every 5 seconds.
Matter of fact, I got something. I can look it up myself.
Oh, he pulling out the tablet.
Let's see something, because you be fucking lying, man.
I'm not lying.
You don't know what you be talking about.
Oh, my God.
Otto Graham, you wildin', man. See why you going up so far? It should be right there. What are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Sit back in your seat.
Oh, I pulled it up
just now.
I pulled it up.
Saw that confidence just leaked out.
I pulled it up. 7 championships. He been there 10 times. 7 championships.
Jay, this is ridiculous. This is bad. This is bad.
He's the best.
This is bad.
He's the best.
Never. Let's see.
Legendary Browns quarterback.
I don't even think he played for the Browns.
Otto Graham. 7 championships. 10 seasons. 10 Super Bowl appearances. A man.
3 NFL championships. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, God.
He was the champion in the AAFC, which was a thing of 7 fucking teams, TatMoney.
Oh, man.
He has 3 NFL championships, ladies and gentlemen. 1950, 1954, and 1955. A 3-time NFL MVP. With the 6 Pro Bowls. Wow. I can't believe this man just really put that shit up against him.
I don't know.
This man had 13,499 yards passing in his whole career. Wow, TatMoney. That man threw for 174 touchdowns in his whole career, TatMoney. And we're going to put that against Tom Brady.
A man who played how many seasons?
Who, Tom Brady?
22. Some shit like that.
Yeah, let's see.
12 more seasons. Of course his numbers would be.
Yeah, I bet.
Why'd you waste the time when you need to be honoring your quarterback?
I mean, you
didn't even come in here in the colors that you're supposed to come in. You came in here in a fucking Chicago fucking Bears hat instead of representing Tom Brady for one last time.
Chicago Cubs, asshole.
Okay, and
right. So Tom Brady had 7 Super Bowls, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time MVP, most valuable player in the NFL, NFL comeback player of the year. This man threw for 84,520 yards in his whole career. I can't believe you, man. You are a terrible Negro, dog. Black History Month, boy. You are the court jester.
Let me tell you what happened.
Man, you are the worst.
No, let me tell you what happened.
You are a disgrace on Black History Month.
You was a disappointment to me.
You terrible.
I thought you were gonna come in here in your Brady glory.
No, why the fuck would I do that? That's what you wanted me to do, ain't it?
He's retired. Ain't he your GOAT? Honor that man.
I already did. I did that.
Let's do it. Let's hear it. Tom Brady officially retires. Talk about him.
Man, you the worst, man.
I mean, that's your quarterback.
Fuck you, TatMoney. How about this?
Now what you gonna do?
Now
you about to be in inferiority or whatever that word is.
Inferiority?
Yeah.
I give you my top 5.
That's not what you mediocrity.
I give you my top 5
Brady moments.
Yeah, let's do it that way. I got an honorable mention for you.
I'm listening.
Tom Brady when he just came back against the Rams, even though he lost.
That's one of your top 5?
Honorable mention.
All right.
That last touchdown was against Jalen Ramsey to Mike Evans. Jalen Ramsey, the best cornerback in the NFL. Played for the Rams.
Gotcha.
So he got his last touchdown off
Next.
Number 5. Remember when everybody was like, oh, Peyton Manning was better than Tom Brady?
No one said that.
People said that. People said that Peyton Manning was better than Tom Brady.
Oh, I thought you said, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm disrespectful. You said the right thing correct, but in my head, all I heard was Eli. Yes, Peyton Manning is Buckethead is a much better quarterback than Tom Brady. Yes.
Okay. Well, if you say so.
Yes.
But Tom Brady came back from 24-0 to beat Buckethead Peyton Manning in the AFC Championship that year. Ended up winning 34-31 in overtime.
Blame coaching.
Blame whoever you want to, but Brady won. Number 4. The boys were undefeated that year with him and Randy Moss.
And then lose.
To Eli Manning in the Super Bowl. That was still hard though. That was the best NFL team of all time, bro.
Okay.
All right.
I'm listening.
Number 3, when Tom Brady won his first Super Bowl against the Rams. You remember that?
Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's
Marshall
the best
Falk.
one. Whatever. So that's the best one. That's the
Ain't
third
Hope.
one. That was
Hope or something?
That was the first. And that was my first time ever winning money on betting. Was because of that. Was Brady. His first Super Bowl. Number 2, when he came back against the Falcons in the Super Bowl. Remember you cried
Take
about
your
that
fucking
shit?
red and black off.
Yeah,
Take your red and black off.
Weak
Take
ass,
your fucking Falcon colors off.
weak ass shit. And then number 1 was him coming back for Tampa Bay and winning the title with Tampa Bay. You got it.
This is my top 5 Tom Brady moments.
You don't even know Tom Brady, nigga.
Deflate Gate.
Mm-hmm.
When Bill Belichick told y'all to ask Tom Brady. Tom Brady not getting T.O. the ball.
T.O.?
Yeah. Ain't T.O.
What the fuck? See, man, you
Ain't T.O. was a Patriot?
You just be making up shit.
Ain't T.O. was
no.
My fault. I'm mixing them up with Chad Ogleshenko. My fault. I knew it was one of those two bums from that era.
So you can't even make your jokes hit right when you do this bullshit.
Hey, I don't give a damn. It was Chad Ogleshenko.
A whole bunch of corny jokes.
It's not a corny joke. He didn't get him the ball.
All right, got you. What's your number 4?
Shit, the man just left.
What's the number 4?
That's number 3, and I'm on number 3 now.
Okay, what's number 3?
Tom Brady leaving the Patriots.
All right.
Just abandoning Bill Belichick, the man that made him. Number 2, a stupid ass haircut. Number 1, just being Tom Brady. Wearing a manga fucking hat.
Manga?
You say it. Manga.
All I'm gonna say is you just add extra letters into something you don't even know.
I didn't
what
put
the
an
fuck
N
you're trying to
in
say.
it. I said manga.
What is
Manga. Manga. You know what the fuck it is. MAGA, man. Golly. Just so disrespectful, you can't help it. Tom Brady, not only is a racist, he's a cheat, a liar, and an imbecile. That's what I remember. That's what I remember about Tom Brady.
cool? All right, man. Watching the football.
Tom Brady
team.
was the greatest quarterback ever, though, y'all. Let's give him his flowers. Greatest quarterback I ever witnessed. I never seen a greater quarterback.
You whack, man.
Hey, man.
You whack as
There's
fuck.
nobody better than Tom fucking Brady, bro. That man came back every fucking time he was down and spitting in his opponent's face. He talked shit to linemen. He talked shit to anybody on the opposing team, and he backed that shit up. It was Tom fucking Brady. Only a fool will go against Tom Brady. He proved everyone wrong.
Hello, fool.
Hey, you can say what you want to say. You know who also a fucking fool?
Who?
Washington. For that dumbass team name.
That's some dumbass shit. The Washington Commies.
It's Commanders.
That's what they're going to end up calling them, is the Commies.
That's racist.
Exactly.
I thought you liked white people.
I never said I didn't. Never said I
So why
did.
the first thing you said, you think white people are going to sit here and call other white people commies? Or you think it's going to be the blacks calling them commies?
It's going to be the blacks calling them Commies.
Blacks don't have a voice. Jay-Z showed you that.
So you don't have a voice?
I don't, evidently.
Why the fuck
I tell you,
this
football is the most predictable sport. It's going to be predicable. It's going to be what team win, whatever team don't take the dive. Atlanta Falcons took the dive against Tom Brady.
Atlanta Falcons is trash and you know it.
Most teams take the dive against each other team. You know that.
Yeah, if you say so, dog.
It's proven. Brian Flores has proved it.
Okay.
You don't think those white coaches taking that money?
Nah, not really.
Why? Why do white people not?
Who the fuck cares, though, TatMoney? We already talked about that. Why we got to come back to this shit?
Go ahead. All right.
Let me ask you something better shit. Let me get your opinion.
How
on
do you
this.
feel about the Washington football? What would you have named them?
I told you before, I would have did either Red Wolves or Wild Hogs.
I would call Washington the Washington Warriors.
That's not bad. That's a lot better than the shit they got now. Even though they got a football team the basketball team called the Warriors.
But not in what? So you can't have
I don't think it's no teams that share the same names.
in sports.
Yeah, I don't think so.
In hockey, but that don't count.
Yeah,
You're talking about
I'm
basketball.
talking about
and baseball.
basketball, baseball, and football.
Wait. Okay, never mind. Do whatever you gotta say.
Yeah,
Say whatever you gotta say.
Hmm?
Say whatever you gotta say.
I don't think it's none.
No, on the next thing that you were gonna get to.
Okay, yeah, good way. Nice segue up. Your Mount Rushmore winners. You pick 4 people. There's been a debate all week since Brady retired. You got 4 people on your Mount Rushmore to say these are the people I think of in sports. All the sports. You can go for any sport: soccer, baseball, boxing.
What is a basin?
You know, I fucked up.
You're not fucked up.
Whatever sport you want to say, right?
What is a fucking basin?
The same thing as you said when you was in here trying to pronounce words fucked up all the time.
I'm just trying to show you how it feels. It don't feel great, now do it.
Oh, yeah, it
when
feels
your
kinda
co-hosts do not fucking back you up when you stumble on accident. You stumbled on accident and I try to belittle you by picking it out and saying, look at you, you said basin. That's not you. I'm going to corporate. I'm going to corporate about you. You're being taken to corporate. I'm letting you know I'm not talking behind your back.
Anyway, in Mount Rushmore, in 4 winners in all the sports, who you picking?
In all the sports?
All the sports.
Right now or ever?
All time.
In all the sports. I only can have one.
You got to pick 4.
Of each sport?
No, they can be anywhere in sports. They could be 2 football players, 4 basketball players, whatever you want to do. It's your Mount Rushmore of people, the best winners in sports. Like I say, it could be solo sports too. Boxing, tennis, all that shit.
LeBron James.
Of course.
Serena Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you one football player. Deion Sanders. And then I'll give you a baseball player. For baseball, Ken Griffey Jr.
That's a weak ass fool, man.
How that's a weak ass ball?
You started.
I got 2 of the best basketball players ever. I got the best cornerback ever. And then in baseball, I picked the best all around ever.
Person who never won a championship.
It doesn't matter. He's Ken Griffey, man. He had the hardest shoes ever.
That's all you think about is fashion.
Oh,
like a woman.
Man.
I said people who won, but whatever. That's your fault.
Oh, I want to pick champions that won the championship?
That was the whole entire fucking point.
Oh, well, back it up. I didn't. You didn't
champions. Say. I didn't say your favorite people.
Okay. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson.
So your whole four would be basketball players.
Yeah, in football, there ain't no goddamn real winners.
And
besides Tom Brady.
My four, like they put Brady on the shit. My four would be Brady, Michael Jordan, Serena Williams. Oh, it's hard between Muhammad Ali and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I go Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yep. That's my four.
I go fucking Bill Russell.
Bill Russell a good pick too. I thought about Bill Russell.
You can't have a Mount Rushmore with just four like that.
Why not? That's every sport represented almost. What you mean?
It's fucking Black History Month, and you putting Whitey on your Mount Rushmore. You understand why I'm taking him off now?
No,
you understand
really.
why he's not on there?
Not really, but whatever.
People say, why you put Larry Bird on it? It's like you're not even paying attention to what I'm saying.
Because you said a whole bunch
Don't
of
even
shit.
worry about it, Sam. You don't even watch sports.
Anyway, we can end it with the NBA All-Stars.
No, we can't end it with that.
I'm about to be done with
We're
this.
going to end it with... All right, Sam. This is how we're going to end it before you do the All-Star. Because I have to talk Lakers. I don't give a damn if you don't write it down. I don't give a damn if you want to hear it. There's people out there that want to hear me talk Lakers, and that's what they want. That's what they tune in for, to hear how I feel about my Lakers season so far. And guys out there, I'm not going to let you down. And right now, LeBron is out. AD is playing phenomenal. He's back. I'm happy to say right now, please do not get injured. But you are back. And I'm proud to say you are a top 10 player again right now. LeBron James, before knee fluid swelling of being an old man, I get the same thing. LeBron, I call you, man. We can chat it up about it. But yeah, I need you to come back like you was before. Russell Westbrook. We had a game we could have won the other night, against the Clippers. Oh, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I wish you heard.
Shut up!
Full of shit, man.
So goddamn Anthony Davis go out there and he get us with a lead by 1, and we got 12 seconds left or whatever. And Reggie Jackson come down the court.
Skipping.
And Westbrook plays no fucking defense. We have to trade or put him on the bench and not let him play the fourth quarter. He cannot play in our system. We have to figure it out. We have to figure it out. Besides that, we are looking good, and I do have high hope for us in the Western Conference Finals. Without Westbrook, God will make it happen. Next,
He done brought God into it and all.
it's a big trade. That was a big trade the Clippers just made. That was a big trade. They got Winslow, they got Covington, and they got somebody else, and they got rid of some bums. That was a good trade for the Clippers. I'm scared now. Because when Kawhi and Paul George come back, they will have the speed, athleticism, length, and floor stretching ability.
Man, you really sitting here talking about the 9th and the 10th season of
Hey,
Western
man,
Conference,
let me
man?
talk my little bit of piece. We just talked football for a whole hour.
No, you talked about Jay-Z for
Hey,
a whole hour.
hey, I debated you.
I didn't debate
And you couldn't
shit.
counterpoint. You could not counter me because my debates are just so goddamn astronomical, outweighing yours.
It's just impossible to argue at a brick wall, dog. It's like
I can hear that. I can hear what you're saying through this glass mirror that you're trying to break. I see right through you. I see right through you. The Warriors will not make the Western Conference Finals. The only team I fear in the West is Utah.
Just last week I asked you that. It was, oh, fuck Utah. Utah ain't shit. Now, 1 week later, it's Utah. I'm scared of.
I mean, not Utah,
Man,
the
so
Nuggets.
See what I mean? You just so foolish.
I'm trying to say
Yeah,
the Joker.
I know.
And you're thinking I'm talking about Gourmet, and I'm not. Okay?
I know.
I'm talking about the Nuggets.
I know.
The Joker is the only man
Yeah,
I
for
fear
sure.
right now in the West.
Just last week, you said the Joker wasn't even good.
I don't give
You
a
just
damn what you
flip-flop
say.
on
I don't
everything,
care what
man.
you're talking about, all right?
I know.
I don't care.
The
You're not even
views
representing
are-
Brady on his final episode that you can talk about him. You're sitting here in Falcons color, acting like a loser, acting like a Falcon.
Yeah, the same team you just was rooting for last week, ladies.
And yeah, when we get a star player, we'll see what bandwagon you jump on.
I'll still be Tampa Bay.
You know, you'll never be in the championship again.
Maybe not, but I'm still Tampa Bay.
Basketball is so wide. Anybody can be in the finals right now. And it's a beautiful time for basketball. And I want to say going into the All-Star break, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what trades going to be made because it's All-Star time. And it's just a beautiful time to be a basketball fan. May I say this? And if LeBron James retires or get injured, I'm letting you know right now, my new team is the Hornets. Go Melo Ball, my new star player. The new player that I root for. The new player of the future. The player that is going to surpass all other players. LaMelo Ball. The new Michael Jordan. The new Kyrie. The new Iverson. The new Tracy McGrady. Go Melo.
Oh, you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay. Now, talk about your NBA All-Stars, man, reserves.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't talk about bums.
Shout out to that, man. I got to change something, too. I said my top 3 for the NBA MVP would have been Embiid, Giannis, and DeMar DeRozan. Take DeMar DeRozan out, put John Moran in this spot. I thought about that when we was...
You see a fucking highlight and you go flip-flop. I've been champion John Moran, but that's not going to... He's not going to be... When it all comes down to it, Melo will have a better career than John Moran.
I wouldn't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I still think John Morant, though, the most exciting player in the league right now, though.
He's not more exciting than Melo. Okay? He's not.
He just don't, dog. If John Morant can ever get a jumper, he'll be better. But if he don't get a jumper, he's going to end up becoming just like Russell Westbrook. Just put up a bunch of numbers and never really win shit.
He will never be better than Melo.
I said maybe not.
Melo was the player of the future.
Could be. But you just said Doncic was the player of the future, too. You don't know what you want to do.
That's
you just,
a fat slob who don't take the game serious.
But that was just what you were champion last year, right?
When he took the game seriously,
Okay,
he was
all
healthy and shape.
So like
right now, I don't
like
believe in his commitment of basketball.
He just flip flops.
He's doing like Harden.
He flip-flops between this person and this person, this team and this team. This week, oh, I like the Jokers. Last week, Jokic ain't
I didn't
shit.
say I like Jokic. I
You
said I fear him in the final.
Last week, Jokic was a bum.
He's only an MVP candidate with Joel Embiid. It's only them two. He can't be that much of a bum, Cedric.
So why did you say that last week then?
I can say what I want to say.
I'm
a sports analyst. Have you ever watched other guys that talk this shit?
Man, you don't even
Those other guys that talk this shit, 1 minute they like a player, 1 minute they don't. 1 minute they root for a different team. We go by what we see weekly. I mean, if you're going to be in this industry, you have to stop acting like it. All this negativity about this is my team and everyone else sucks.
He's a dick rider. He's a groupie. He's TatMoney.
I'm a professional.
Man,
this is the difference. Man. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm out. I don't want to hear this shit no more.
You can't even tell me the last time the Chicago Cubs won a national championship.
They don't win national championships in Major League Baseball.
When they win?
They win the World Series.
The last time they won it was when, Cedric?
3 years ago.
No, it was in 2016.
Wow.
You understand me?
6 years ago.
Real goddamn sports aficionado. TatMoney, I'm signing off. And hey, you might not see Cedric next year. Why? Because corporate's getting involved.